This one. We stand on them itty bitties. This is another thing that I always think about. These badass kids, right? Which I don't blame. I just notice you a bad kid. And then I notice, and now I'm blaming your mama and your daddy if they hear. So there was some sound from podcasts my man Sebastian Maniscalco and Scott Cohen do about parenting, right? Daddy and doctor. Let's talk about this. Do y'all reprimand other people's kids? And don't cop out and talk about, oh, well, if the parent is there and if the parent ain't there, listen to what they said and let's talk to it.
Is it okay? And have you ever done this? Mm-hmm. Have you ever reprimanded other people's kids for the behavior? Or do you just sit there and go,
If their parents are there, no. If I'm in charge of them for the day?
You're not in charge.
No.
It's just...
No, I find myself biting my lip. Especially if their parents are there, even if I'd want to. Unless it affects my own children. So if they're doing something some behavior that is negative, then you intervene. No, we don't talk like that to each other. We don't. So if I can do it in a way that encompasses everybody, but I don't know that I've singled out that child if I'm not in charge with them. It's a hard place to be in.
You know, there's always a kid that's being rambunctious and out of line. And I'm always the person that wants to dive in on that situation.
You ever turn it around? You ever say to Serafina, see how that child's acting? We don't act like that.
Get in the car.
It's a good lesson.
I said, you see how they acted?
Right.
Yeah. We don't do that in our family.
Right.
Because you look like a fucking idiot. And then she's like, $1.
See, they try to worm through it too. We ain't worming over here, damn it. They mama or they daddy or both of them right there, but they ain't doing what this kid needs. What you doing? I ain't doing nothing. I'll try to act like all game. I ain't doing nothing. Boy, am I cursing y'all out in my head. So this is the worst experience that I get when I'm out because I love people / really got love for kids, right? I'm the dad in the pool with the belly out, throwing footballs with kids I just met. And it always starts with this. Play with your own kid. I'm playing with MJ. Then all of a sudden, next you know, some little boy coming around, you know, they biting their fingers, they just looking. And it's so cute, but it's so silly. You see another little 8-year-old, he doing this. He's just looking. He in the middle of the pool just staring. And then you're like, oh, you want to play? Yeah. Come on, man. You could just ask little homie, but that's how you learn, right? So then now I'm throwing 3 flies up. They playing. Next thing you know, some 11-year-olds is like, I ain't asking. I'm just jumping in. So now you got big boys and little boys, all that. Next thing I know, and my wife always catches this because we on vacation, she like, where their parents? Their parents ain't even checking in, right? The kids could swim. I guess the parents like the kids could swim. Then you start looking around. It's been an hour. It's been 2 hours. I'm throwing kids in the air because kids are light in the water, so they think I'm amazing. I'm like, nah, your ass weigh like 2 pounds. I'll be launching these suckers, right? So it's fun. I love it, and that's my workout, so my belly ain't that big out the water. And then it's 3 hours. You ain't 8. This parent ain't checked. And then you start looking around poolside, and everybody on their phone. Some of them reading a book. Some of them got the book on their head. And I'm sitting in here going through the combines with their itty bitty. So I'm like, so then all of a sudden, one of the itty bitties got to act up, right? He running by the pool. One of the itty bitties got to act up. He says something crazy to the other one. Hey, man, come here. And I'm like, damn. Tell me if I'm by myself on the island. I'm talking to this kid, and I'm talking to this kid like his parents is right here. So I'm not going to the line I want to go to. I'm like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Even though if it were my kid, I was like, boy, don't you ever, you know what I mean? Like, if it was my kid, I'd be like, I'll be on 8, not 10. I'll be on 8. It's their kids, I'm just going to wait. On my kid, 8. Their kid, wait. I hate that. So I don't know what the remedy is other than parents. Check in on your kids. Give it a 10-minute rule, not a 10-hour rule. Like, check on your itty bitties because somebody going to chin check it. Now, have y'all ever seen this? Somebody else does check somebody's kid. And I be sitting there like, damn. First thing you think is, if that were my kid, you better not talk to him like that. But you also flip it with, he right. I'm glad that kid got checked because I wanted to check him, but I'm glad he checked him. And then you just caught up in that little cycle, then you move on, right? Silliness, man. So, man, just tell me what y'all think about that whole scenario. It's somebody else's kid, and they kind of in your supervision right now because their parents is reading Instagram. And then you are like, you checking them or you not checking them? And what happens when you see somebody else check them? Give us some stories. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. All right, y'all. Coming up next on Never Shut Up. Man, I got to give y'all some love. What's up with Wiley? What's up with your boy that dude? Wiley Wednesday. I'm going to predict all of the winners like I didn't last week. I went 50-50 last week, 500. Funk up some comments, hit you with a Wileyism. Next, Never Shut Up, Brinks TV and Reese TV. Tell me what y'all see different back there. Anybody?